Welcome to The Screen Queen, where I'll be talking about your favorite movie or your favorite TV show. You'll just have to listen to find out. Here is your host, Samantha Parrish.
Hello and welcome back to the show. As always, this is your host on the East Coast, your media queen, the Screen Queen. And for today's episode of Trailer Time, oh God, I'm concerned. I have never been concerned fast for a movie in my life, and I haven't even seen this fucking thing yet. But I'm conflicted for so many reasons. I have been talking to my friends about the MaXXXine film, and I have to preface that with how a majority of my friends have not seen the X films, and I'm just telling them what I know. And oh boy, they had the same concern on their face. So here's the plot of MaXXXine. It is the third part in the X trilogy right after the prequel called Pearl. So we're going back to the first character, well, MaXXXine, the title of the film. And the story of her is continuing in 1985. So we're getting our leg warmers out. We're getting our hair teased up. And oh my God, there's a serial killer on the loose. And what's going to happen to MaXXXine? Because, she's got to be a star. Like she said, she's a fucking star. But I don't know how much of a star she's going to be if she's got to compete with the Night Stalker. And that's where the film lost me. I would have preferred it if they didn't have a real killer. I would have preferred a fictional killer. Someone that you could see is an amalgamation of the different killers, because it's no secret that most of the killers we see in certain films like The Silence of the Lambs or the Clover Ditch Killer, I think that's the title, they're fictional people based off real people. So it doesn't expunge the past, but also doesn't romanticize the serial killer, because lately serial killers have been getting romanticized, and that's a little scary. The thing that concerns me is how they've been doing Richard Ramirez lately. I've been seeing some snippets on American Horror Story, and anytime they have to put fictional characters with a real person, there's always this concern of mine that they're trying to not have accountability for the victims. That's the first thing I think about, is the victim of the serial killer are going to be like, why are you doing this? They have a painful part of their past, and to have it be in a slasher film like this, it just rubs me the wrong way on all levels. I've seen the whole story about Richard Ramirez, so it really chills me to know what they're doing for this story. If at any point in the film they romanticize Richard Ramirez, I've already made a promise to myself that I'm going to walk out. But the reason why I'm staying is for MaXXXine. I love her story. And it was highly hinted that her past has come back to her in this film. I hate to spoil it to you, but if you've never seen X, she's the sole survivor. So people know she was a part of the massacre. That's going to look pretty bad for her trying to be a fucking star. But then there's the star herself that also makes me conflicted to even want to see MaXXXine's story. When the trailer dropped, there was a article about a assault that happened on the film. Mia Goth, out of nowhere, just decides to punch and kick and assault an extra. It was not in the script. She just decided to hurt someone, and no one stopped her. Mia Goth has been a part of this production, and she's technically considered one of our newest scream queens, and now she's acting like a fucking drama queen. And I'm not here for that. This is why I've always had this separation of actor from character, because I know their antics, so they can give the most best performance, but I'm going to know their scandals. The way that Mia Goth handled that, I don't like it. There has been no update about the case, about any charges. There's been no arrest. I did not see Mia Goth arrested, so they just let her do that. My question is, where the hell was T.I. West? I've never heard of a director that didn't stop an assault from happening. Like, I had to really comb through my mind, and directors are pretty quick to stop an actor from taking over a project or doing anything that could endanger everybody else. This could really bite the film in the ass when the story does progress. But there is one pro to the film that I do have, and it's actually the rest of the film, the cast. I was very surprised to see there are some top dollar people in this film. Kevin Bacon is going to be in this, Giancarlo Esposito, and Halsey is making her big screen debut. Looking at T.I. West, he's come a long way from making these little indie films, and now he has something that's considered a blockbuster. But unfortunately, this film has a lot of cons and not too many pros. I hope that there might be some more pros in the future, because I do like the story, and I like it so much that I want it to have a clean getaway, but I don't know. All I do know is that this one might be one killer cut. Thank you so much for being here on The Screen Queen. Next Friday is the premiere of Point Break, so make sure you got your surfboards ready, because we're going to be surfing into that episode. And if you'd like to catch up with me in between uploads, you can find me on my Instagram at the Queen of the Screen. And if you're looking for another way to listen to your favorite media queen, I am now on YouTube. And check out Inglorious Inc., my beloved chaotic crime book that you can find on Amazon, but I have that bad boy in the description box for you to check out. Alrighty, you all take care and stay amazing. This is your Screen Queen, signing off. Bye-bye!